Hey what's guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back, we're playing some more prospecting in Roblox. The update did come out the other day. I did record a very long video on it, but to be completely honest, I've made so much progress since that recording. I thought that I'd just skip that recording altogether. We'll just come back together today on the game, see exactly what we're able to do, and I will show you exactly where I'm at because I've made a ton of progress off camera. So, as you can see, I'm now what's called the master level. I have thousands of shards, billions of dollars, and a ton of ores. So I've done some upgrades. I've pretty much completed every quest. The only one I do need to do still is the Prismara. Yeah, I can't find that to save my life at this point. And to be honest, I'm not really looking for it too much. I'm trying to craft other things, as you'll see in just a second. A good piece of advice as well is, as you saw, if you were paying attention to my luck, it did drop, then go back up, or it definitely just went up anyway since the recording started. You're probably wondering, how did that happen? What am I doing to enhance my luck, to increase my luck like that? And the secret to it is having friends in the lobby. So you can just add everybody in the game. I mean, let's do it. And it won't update live because you'd have to relog, or they would have to relog. But there's a few requests sent anyway, and you do get a boost for each person you're friends with, and I believe it stacks to the whole lobby, so that's pretty cool to think about. I guess if you're on PC, you could just do what I'm about to do now. I do have one of my alts about to join, and you'll just see my luck go up. So I'm currently on 535. Let's join my account, and we are now up to 580, so a 45 luck increase, which is a huge jump, to be honest. And all I did was join on an alt account, or a friend would join, or whatever works best. That's how it works. So that's all you have to do, and it is a good strategy to consider because it's free luck at the end of the day, and who doesn't want that? Anyway, let's get right into it then. So I'm just going to give my best pieces of advice today. I'll quickly show what I've got towards the end, but I just want to give some advice for this game and allow you to progress as quickly as I have. So they've added waypoints which allow you to teleport. I would highly recommend that you discover each waypoint because it makes sense to do so, as you can teleport anywhere. You want to go to the beach, you teleport. You want to go to the river, you teleport. You want to go to the island, you can teleport. You want to go to the furnace, you can teleport. You get the point. The cave, everywhere, wherever you want to go, you can just teleport to it usually, or very close to it at the very least. So let's go back to the main area, the river, and as you can see, there is the crafting area, which is absolutely crucial to quick development inside of this game. The shard merchant as well is very good too. Of course, you want to go to the regular merchant regularly. I don't know why I said regular twice, but you know what I mean. And you want to go to the tool shop. So firstly, we'll start off with tools because that's the most important part initially, because you'll probably move up the rankings, like the tool levels and the pans and everything, quicker than you would with enchanting things, or crafting things, should I say. So initially, I would advise to just try and buy the pan and the shovel as quickly as possible. I think personally for me, I would say get the pan first, because as you can see, the golden pan, it gives 10 luck. However, if we go to the magnetic pan, it gives you 15 luck. So I would try and get the pans first. I would go pan, shovel, instead of shovel then the pan. Personally, that's what I've done, and it works relatively well for me. My advice as well is, when we're just talking about equipment, if we go to the cave, there is a secret entrance in the cave to a doorway, which is very beneficial to have once you unlock it, but you do need an emerald, a diamond, and a starshine. And for me, the starshines are extremely rare to get. Even at this, where I'm at in the game at the moment, they're still very rare to get. And that's the starshine right there. This one, this pink thing. And it took me forever to get. So I would personally recommend, if possible, if you're doing well on money and you're getting money relatively quickly, it does make sense, in my opinion, to skip all of these and then just go back in the future and unlock them if you wish. That's personally what I did, because, again, otherwise you're just waiting to try and get the starshine forever. But by the time you get the starshine, because they've added the new area now, you can actually get the new set of pans and the shovel. So you just want to make sure that you try to get those as quickly as possible, because they are here at the magma furnace, and you can see you can buy them both for 800 million, which is of course 400 million each. So that's my advice. You can just get to this straight away. If you've got 1 aluminum, you can cash it into the ferryman, activate the light tower again, talk to the ferryman, he will activate the boat for you, and then that way you are able to travel over to this side. The volcano is very obvious where it is. If you go around to the back of it, you can walk down this pathway where I'm running up at the moment. To actually use this area, you will need 1 fire opal, which you can get from the volcanic sands area. And then you just give the fire opal to the flame priest. He will give you the ability to shake the pan in the magma down in the volcano. And then that way you're able to use that area. You can mine, you can dig in it, but again, you can't empty the pan in the area unless you have a fire opal that you gave to the high priest or the flame priest, whatever it was called. So that's the first piece of advice. I'd always upgrade your pan and your shovel as quickly as possible. In terms of money, so if we go back to the river area in just a moment, you'll see that there's an alchemist who sells potions. So this is another important part of the game, because if you're making probably, I'd say, if you're making over, I don't even know, realistically, if you're making probably 200k or more within 10 minutes, I would highly recommend to buy both potions, because you're still making profit from them. You want to just make more than the potions cost. So if we quickly teleport now, you can see we can get the basic capacity potion for 40,000 and the basic luck potion for 50,000. They do last for 10 minutes each, and if you're making more than 90k in those 10 minutes, I would recommend to buy them. That's consistently making 90k plus, because there's no harm in not having them, really. In fact, I'd probably recommend the pans and stuff first, but as soon as you're making several 100,000 per inventory, I would highly recommend to buy those all the time. As you can see, I've basically got 13 hours of each. And then for the shard potions, I do have just under 2 hours. So not bad. These are quite expensive, 50 shards per, but they do last 20 minutes each. So you're basically paying, what would it be, 150 shards for the hour, which does seem like a lot. But when there is the meteor storm, which we should hopefully have in 2 minutes time, you can make a ton of shards back. And I believe, I'm confident enough to say that if there is a meteor storm, I would imagine that I can get more than 150 shards from the meteor storm itself. So then I've basically got an hour of stuff from 1 meteor storm. So pretty cool. That's a good advice, some good advice anyway. As you can see, we just got 2 shards right there for just emptying a basic pan. So you would get your shards back naturally anyway. I mean, you can buy totems, but it's best if you try and find servers with totems already down. I know that might get some backlash, but at the end of the day, if there's other people with totems already, you can just save up your shards, and then you can buy your own totems when you need them, if nobody else is using them. Like, for example, earlier someone misplaced a totem right here, and then people went crazy in the chat. So I thought I'd just buy one and resolve the issue. So that's one of my stories. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'll give myself a pat on the back. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So anyway, let's get back to it then. Crafting is the most important thing inside of this game, in my opinion, because in order to progress quickly, you do need better stats. And the best way to get better stats is actually through crafting equipment. So to begin with, you won't be able to craft any of these. Every craft you do is some form of upgrade on where you are. So I would highly recommend to do that, because even if you just get a gold ring, you get an extra luck still. Gold isn't too hard to find, especially in the early game, or just in general. It's not difficult to find, and that is some bonus luck. And then if you get the smoke ring, you can always upgrade to that. Then the ruby ring gives you extra luck than the gold ring, so you could go from gold to ruby potentially later on in the game, and that way you can just get extra things. So I'd highly recommend to do it. I think this guy's talking to me in the chat. No, he isn't. So yeah, that's my advice. It is best to always craft where possible, because as you can see now, if I go to my collection, sorry, my kit, you can see that on equipment, I do have a ton of things. And as you can see, they do different things due to, anyway, I'll grow up, but they do different things. And I think this guy wants me to buy a totem or something. But yes, you can see right here, the better things you craft, the better stats you get in general. And it does make a lot of sense to do that. So anyway, I'm going to buy a totem. I'll just buy one of each. And now I do have both. So let's go to the... I don't even know where to go. So I did get this earlier, which is pretty cool. We'll keep that. And now I've got both. So let's just see... Let's see where this guy goes. So this guy has been on the game with me for like the last hour or so. Let's just get... I don't even know where he wants to go. Let's just go to... I don't even know. Let's see. What do I even need? I don't even know what I need at the moment. I mean, I need starlight. Is it called starlight? I don't even know. I know I'm wasting the meteor at this point. Starshine. I need starshine. So maybe it makes sense for me to go to... I don't know. I want to go to the cavern, but is that worth it? Can you get starshine from anywhere else? You can not. I mean, you can get it from the Oasis, but I don't need to go to the Oasis. Actually, what's this? Let's go to the Oasis. I want to see what that is. If we can get that, that'd be pretty cool. All right, let's just say Oasis, so this guy knows where to go. And let's get down and start the farm. So this is what I was on about earlier. And now let's see if we can make this work, because it should be pretty cool if we can. Let's just get these down right here and see exactly what we're able to do. So you want things that just enhance your overall gameplay. I know that's self-explanatory and it's pretty obvious, but your enchantments are important too, which I should have covered already, but completely forgot until now. There's no structure or plan to this video, if you're wondering. To enchant, you do need, I think it's called Aetheryte or something, and you need Aurorite as well as something. I forgot the exact names. I'm not looking in the collection, sorry, because otherwise I'll just be here for ages. And I do need to try and get some of my crystals back, because I spent about 500 or so, which is quite a lot. 480, I believe they were. I think one was 300 and one was 180, so we definitely need to try and get some crystals back at a fast pace. So let's see if we can get anything good. I do need some starshines to craft with, because I'm trying to get an all mythic equipment build. And there's two pieces of equipment. I forgot exactly what they're called. We can probably revisit them if I get some starshine at this point. I'll probably put timestamps on this video as well if I remember to do so. So I'm probably just going to spend the next bit of time just farming and mining. So, well, digging, should I say. And if that's something you're interested in, you can still watch. If not, there'll probably just be a timestamp towards the end of all of this. And we'll come back, of course, once we do wrap things up. Oh, well, when we finish the digging session. So if you enjoy these digging sessions, let me know. If you're watching and playing at the same time, do let me know too. And if you get anything crazy, again, drop a comment. I'm happy to see what you guys get. And it's interesting to see. So my best drop today was this pink diamond. I randomly got it earlier because I was just trying to... What was I trying to get? I was trying to get a fire opal. I did need one more because there's something you can craft where you need two. I currently have the one from before. I've had 3 in my total career, I guess, but I did get my third one today. I got all 3 today, actually. That's quite crazy to think. Saying that I'm at 5.3 billion. And I probably started today on about 2 billion. So, yeah, you can see that initially it took me a while to get up to this point, but now because I've got better equipment, I do make more money per sell. So the game passes are quite helpful too. I do have double shards, which will always help. And that probably plays a big part in my shard recovery, especially during meteor storms. So that's something to keep in mind. Probably you'll get 4 right there instead of the 8. So if you can get the game passes, I would recommend to do so. No, I'm not affiliated with the server or Roblox, so yeah, I don't make any money from it. I'm not promoting it, nor am I an ambassador or anything. I'm just saying it's something to consider if, of course, you wish to do so. So, let's keep farming. Let's keep digging, should I say. We have just under 2k luck at the moment. I need more friends in the game. I just randomly add people and then hope they add me back. If people add me, I will usually add them back if I see their requests come in, of course, because usually I play with the leaderboards off, but the chat usually open. Okay, so what do we have? Let's just quickly see what I've got. The only things I really need are legendaries and mythics at the moment. So I know I could swap pans. Another good strategy as well is to have several pans. So if we go to my pans, you can see I've got the meters enchantment on the diamond pan, which gives me a plus 50% sell boost. You can get an enchantment called greedy, which gives you a 20% enchantment boost, sell boost, and then you can just swap back to your main pan and you don't get the sell boost anymore, but you should be selling with a diamond pan regardless, so, or whatever pan you've got that enchant on. So that's a very good strategy to do if you do need money. I mean, personally for me at the moment, I don't really need money. I have a lot of it. I can afford everything in the game and probably all of the future updates at this rate, as long as I keep this pace up and continue to play as each week progresses. So for me, it's not really worthwhile. But if you do manage to get a pan with greedy or meters or midas, however you want to say it, I would highly recommend to not re-roll one of those and just keep that pan on you just to sell everything with. And then you can swap back to your main pan with forceful, destructive, gigantic, blessed, whatever you may have, titanic, whatever it is, just use that one instead. So that's some solid advice, and that's just something to definitely consider as well. So my speaker did just turn off. You should still be able to hear the game, which you can based on the way I've set the audio up, because I have slightly revised my recording setup, and it does make things a lot easier. Of course, in terms of quick progression too, the Game Pass to sell on anywhere does really help, and that does play a big part in progressing faster, because I don't have to walk over to the merchants or anything. I can just sell wherever I wish. So let's keep going. I may do giveaways in the future, because I know I've had a few comments before, but in my opinion with giveaways, this might come across in the wrong way, but at the end of the day, this is slightly a business too, and I have to at least cover some expenses with it. So we'll just have to see though. We'll keep that in mind. So anyway, let's keep mining. I thought my phone went off. I was just quickly checking that. It didn't. Obviously, I'm hearing things, which is probably not new, and who knows, I'm probably crazy at the end of the day. So yeah, let me know if you've got anything. If you enjoy these mining sessions, do let me know. And I am having fun recording. If you are having fun watching, let me know. And if you want to follow me, you can. My profile should be linked in the description. And yeah, I would like some followers. Just putting it quite blunt, or bluntly even. So we're back over to 2k views. Not views, I wish I had 2k views. Share and subscribe helps the channel out, guys. And like and comment. Any engagement does help. But we're back over to 2k look at the moment, which is nice. I'm not really getting too much though, which is rather unfortunate. And I don't know why. Sometimes you just get insane things back to back to back to back to back. You can't stop getting legendaries. And then there's other times where there seems to be this drought where you're getting pretty much absolutely nothing. So I don't get it. It's not too consistent. I know at the end of the... Oh, Starshine! Yes! No way! Mic theory! I call it out and I get what I need. Cool. So let's make sure we bookmark this. You can right click if you're on PC to favorite things, or you can just click lock item and then click it. But right click is quicker because, as you can see, I'm just doing it straight away. So let's make sure we do not discard that and sell it by accident, because that would be devastating. And now I believe I need one more of those, and then we could possibly craft a mythic at the end of this video, which would be a good way to end it, because it is something I do need. And apparently they're quite good for ores at the end of the game. If you're not in the Discord server as well, you can actually join the Discord server for the game. It's pretty good. They do have a useful bot in there that allows you to question the bot, and it just gives you scripted answers, of course, but it tells you where everything is, the best enchantments, and it's just really helpful. And I would recommend just to have a look at it. I personally don't directly use it. I just search other users using it, because you can always find what you're looking for, because 9 times out of 10 somebody else has asked the same question that you're trying to get the answer for. So we're doing okay. We are able to hopefully craft something at the end of this video. It seems that the meteors last for about 20 minutes real lifetime, which is nice. So you can get a good return on investment from them. And especially if you pair them with totems, it's really good. And especially if they do the admin abuse, where you get the river event. I forgot what it's called, like rapid rivers or something. I forgot exactly what it's called. But the one where you get extra ores and minerals and stuff from the river areas. And then if they do the meteor, if the meteor just happens at the same time, that's a very, very good combination to have. And one day, I do want to try and make a video when that's active, but the issue with it is it's just being at the right place at the right time. I mean, technically I could start a meteor whenever, just from the shop, but again, it's just being at the right place for the Rapids event. So yeah, it's just down to that really. So we're closing back up to 7k gems, shards, sorry. So we should probably get them right now if we're lucky enough to get some shards from this drop, which we do, and we're back up to 7k at the moment, which is nice. We're over 6 billion cash. So we're actually doing really well. We've made some insane progress, and it's just really nice to see that. So I'm happy. I'm actually happy with the progress we've made. So I keep messing up the perfects, which is annoying, but again, the 2k luck probably makes up for it to a certain extent. Of course, I would get better things if I don't mess them up too frequently. And I know it's probably best to try and one-shot the thing to get the full pan for the maximum quality instead of 2. But again, sometimes I just prefer to have the capacity. I'm trying to figure out what is best and try and come up with the ultimate strategy for farming. So let's see what we get. Hopefully we can get another Starshine. I think that's what it's called. So if we can get a Starshine, that would be great. And if we can, then we should hopefully be able to craft that thing. I think we need 2. I currently have the 1. Decent amount of uranium right there. My ult just got kicked, so let me just quickly rejoin. And now, I mean, technically I could get even more than 1 if I actually put some thought into it. So it's just extra luck at the end of the day. That's all you need. The game's based on luck. And the higher luck you have, the better chances you have of progressing, of course. So I don't really know what else we need apart from the Starshine. So I think I do need uranium at one point. So we'll probably just keep this one because it's 4kg, which is the highest I've had. So as long as we've still got the Starshine, we'll just go ahead and sell everything. And that is quite good for me. I did accidentally click in the background. That's why I got a 0%, if you're wondering. And we're back up to 2k luck now because my other account connected again. So I could probably join on my iPad as well if possible. Let me try and see if that's an option. And if it is, then of course we'll go to do it. But if it isn't, then of course we will probably just leave that for now. So I actually can. Let's go ahead and join. So now we do get extra luck right there. Huge increase as well. I mean, I could probably get even more if I logged into my another alt on my phone, and I mean technically I could do that too. Let's just see how much luck we can actually get up to. So of course this is not really practical for most people unless you have several devices like I do in this case. So let's just quickly swap accounts and let's go on to this one and join up. All right, here we go, joining. So there we go. My phone is really loud, so if you heard that, that was my alt joining. And yeah, pretty cool. So 2.231 luck. K, even 2.231. I don't know why I said it really bizarrely. But yeah, 2.2k luck. So let's just keep going. As long as I get 90+% quality, it's fine with me. I mean, ideally, I would like to try to get some more. That's annoying. I keep getting 0% sometimes. It's really frustrating. But it happens. It's my own fault. I've only got myself to blame, of course. So 5 more minutes or so for this meteor storm to end. And I forgot how many shards we had when I bought everything. But as you can see, I've not even been fully playing the entire meteor storm. And you can see that I've made a ton of shards back in the bottom right corner above my money. So that's really nice to see. It shows you can just progress. Of course, if you don't have the 2x gems game pass, you would get half of what I've got at the moment. But again, that's still really good. What is this? Whoa. Oh, whoa, a mythic. Nice. I don't know whether... Whoa, 227 million. That's crazy. I think I do need that, but I forgot what for. So I'll probably just check in a moment when, of course, we do return back. But for now, let's just make sure we do save that because I don't want to sell it. So let's keep going. We get some aluminum. Don't really need that anymore. At least from what I can remember, I don't. So we get a solid mythic at least. It would have been nice if it was the Prismara because I don't have that. And that would be good to complete the final quest. Not that I need the money or anything. It's just mainly that I want the XP. And that probably would push me up to level 27 at this point, which is nice. I've seen a guy who was level 30. I don't even know how that's possible, to be honest. He probably just digs forever at this point, but still crazy to see though. So I'm currently joint top with that Fred guy who was at the start of the video when we started mining or going to the dig site even. So yeah, it's looking really good. We do get extra shards. I think I had about 6,742 when I started. So 6,742. I don't know why I said it like that. That's just how I remember things. I know that's probably really weird and I should probably be checked out, but that's just how I remember things. So we did get a... What did we get? Aetheryte. So we got one of those, which is used for your pan. You roll enchantments on it. So we'll probably just use that in a second. I will actually just quickly save that one. It's right there, 7 mil. Don't really need it. But we will just save it and try and re-roll this to try and get my destructive back or potentially get blessed. So this lithium is blinding. So that's pretty cool. I don't know why it was so bright. It seems like the meteor storm is now wearing off. So the colors seem to fade. I think that's how that works. 6.2 kilograms for the lithium, which is... lithium? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Aluminum. So yeah, really cool. And now we can actually just keep going. We have about 3 minutes left. So if we can get probably one more starshine, that would be good. Or is that a bit of cope? I think that's a bit of cope. Let's just go to the aluminum. We'll go with the 6.2k right there. We'll just save that. We'll save these two as well. I guess I could get rid of those because why not at this point? And there we go. Sell all. So hopefully I didn't sell anything I regret. I have done that before. I did get a really good diamond earlier. I think it was like 3.7 kg. I don't know if I need diamonds. I don't think I do. But I was planning to save that just in case I did. But I accidentally sold it regardless. So time will tell. But I don't think I do. So I got quite lucky. Because I already had a crown at that point. I know you need it for the crown. I believe you need it for the final thing as well. I forgot what it's called, but it's the lowest one in the list. And you do need a Prismara for it, though. So, yeah. I still haven't got one. Of course I haven't, hence why you can see the quest. So, we're doing okay. We still do need one starshine. It would be nice if I can get it, but I don't think I will be able to. Not at least in this video. So... come on, game. Mike Theory. Come on, give me a starshine, game. Starshine, starshine. No. No, I don't think it's meant to be. So, we still do need it. Come on, game, please. I just need one more. I think I need 2 for it. And I need what? There's something else, like a flame... what's it called? Flame boom or something. I forgot. Let me quickly check. A flare bloom. So I do need a flare bloom. So game, if you're listening, give me a flare bloom, please. I'm still yet to get one of those. The meteor storm has sadly ended. The meteor shower even. And our luck has gone back down to half of what it was a moment ago. Because the storm has ended. And now let's just keep going for a few extra moments. I have a feeling we're on the brink of something good. Hopefully. And let's see, so we're at 29 minutes or so. Actually, what are we on? Yeah, 31 minutes. Yeah, 31 minutes. Or just under 31, actually. So, just under 31 minutes. I'll try and edit out some bits that aren't really too relevant. so the video is not this long. If you prefer videos this long, drop a comment, let me know. If you prefer shorter videos, again, let me know, but let me know what time is best. So like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. And then, but I personally enjoy making these longer videos. I enjoy these games that I play. And I did get a comment. I will actually check the name of it because I did say I would do that the last time. And I forgot. So give me one moment. I want to say Vortex. Let me quickly check. So I did ask. And Vinix. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. And they said, let's see, where is it? So yeah, just be yourself and enjoy playing what you play. And I thought that's a very good point. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I just thought we'd keep that one in mind. And I'll share that with you. So let's get to the final stage of this video now. We'll give it one extra moment. If we don't get anything good soon, we will probably just wrap it up. My inventory's full. There we go. That would do it. So let's just quickly go to the crafting area. Let's see what we can actually craft, because if we can craft anything good, I will quickly go ahead and do it. And we are now down to our regular luck with friends in the server. So yeah, not bad at all. A pretty productive day, or session, should I say. So good stuff. We will quickly see this. So I'm looking at the Phoenix set. So the Phoenix heart, as well as the Phoenix wings. Oh no. Wait, I'm pretty sure I had one of those. And wait, don't tell me I've accidentally sold that. No, please not. Please not. Are you kidding me? I actually... No way, right? I actually think I've sold what I was meant to keep. Oh no. Yeah, I did. I must have done. Oh no. Reality. Reality check. L in the chat. L moment. Not good. Really bad, actually. Because all I needed was 2 star shines and I somehow accidentally sold my mythic. So yeah, not good. That's really annoying, actually. I don't know how, because I save everything. Unless I accidentally sold it. Oh, that's so annoying. But anyway, let's just sabotage my pan. That'll probably be the perfect way to end this video. I want blessed or something at this point, so hopefully we can get it, or destructive. Give me destructive back at least. And we get forceful. So yeah, nothing crazy. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Hopefully you found these tips useful, and it did help me on my journey to get to where I am. But I still accidentally sold the wrong things, and I do sell mythics when I'm trying to save them to craft some equipment. But anyway, don't do what I do in that aspect, but do everything else I mentioned. So thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace.